Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Selling with Corey, where we do these sit down chit chat videos. I let you know how my print on demand stores are doing. You give me advice on what I can do to make things better. And of course, as always, we are going to start this week off with Etsy. So I would like to say I think that Etsy was a fairly decent month. We will kind of get into the numbers and see how things go, see how they looked, discuss it obviously, and then talk about what my plans are for August and what I've already started for August. So let's go ahead and let's get right into it. All right, so as you know, for the month of July, I did $5 a day ads. As you can see, I have already taken it back down to $1 a day because I honestly just don't feel like it's worth the $5 a day. Could be because I don't sell as much as normal, or as much as other shops would, but I just, to conclude the month, don't feel like $5 a day is worth it for me personally and for my shop in the stage it's in right now. So let's look at the numbers and you'll kind of see why. So I got 55,000 views. I got 349 ad clicks, which I think is really good, obviously, but I only got 12 orders from ads, which equaled out to being $22 in revenue, but I paid out $81.49. So I feel like the math just doesn't really make it worth it at the end of the day, unfortunately, to be paying out like 4 times what I made in the revenue to do $5 a day ads. Now, things could be differently going towards the end of the year because of the fact that obviously we are going to be heading towards August, which starts back to school, and people start to tend to spend a little bit more in the fourth quarter, which should start in September or October. People are going to start spending a lot more money. So obviously things could change as it gets closer to the holidays, and I may do a holiday trend to try it out. But for July, I honestly just don't feel like it's worth it. The $1 a day ads have been working out fine for me, where I'm either paying at cost or I am getting really close to those numbers where I'm not being charged as much. So for example, I did have to pay out quite a pretty penny this month. We'll take a look at that screen in a moment. But as you can see, I did get some pretty steady views and steady clicks, which I think is good. Unfortunately, I just don't believe that the $5 ad a day is quite right for me right now. So I like the $1 a day ads. I feel like they do really well. And we're going to just kind of roll with that for a little bit longer and see how that goes. Obviously, I do have more designs going into my shop and I am uploading more and more. And as the holidays come, I'm going to have a lot more holiday ones that are going to be uploaded. So we'll kind of see how that plays out in the future. So let's go ahead and let's look at my next screen, basically breaking down the numbers for everything in July and then what I paid Etsy. Okay, so as you can see, breaking it down to the numbers, for my orders, I had a total of $30.25 for 17 orders, which is really good for me. I did have 17 orders back in May, so we're sticking around 17, which makes me very, very happy because I'm showing that I'm pretty steady at the moment. And then marketing obviously was those ads, which this is showing $78.30, which is kind of interesting because I do know I owed like $80 for the month. But the fees between the listing fees and the transaction fees and the processing fees did come out to be $13.59. So as you can see, I lost money. So for the month total was $61.64. I do know that Etsy took out of my account 40 something dollars because I did see that come through. There could have been a few last minute sales that came through to kind of offset it a little bit when it came out to charge me. Again, at the end of the day, I'm still paying out double of what I'm making in sales versus what I'm paying for the ads. So I just don't feel like, in my case at least, the $5 a day ads really became worth it at the end of the day. So we'll kind of see, like I said, if I give that a shot later on during the holidays again. But for July, it just really kind of wasn't worth it. And it could just be my shop and what I sell. And obviously, I am transitioning more over into digital items, which I do find sell much, much better. So let's go ahead and let's talk about my goals for July. Okay, so in July, I did obviously take my ads back to dollar a day ads. I watched this YouTuber who, she's been recommended to me. She had a video recently about how she kind of helps to make her sales, where she does like a 15% off in her store as a sale. So I decided, why not give it a shot? So I actually raised my prices by 15%, and then I did a 15% discount. Yes, I do understand in one way that semi defeats the purpose, but we're just testing out the waters at this point. So at the end of the day, I'm still going to be making what I originally had my digital products set to, which depending on how complicated it is, I usually have it set between like $1.50 to $2. If it's a basic image that I might have doctored a little bit or added a couple things to, I might only sell it for $1. If it's a couple images streamed together, it's $1.50. If it's an image with wording, I usually do it at about $2. So I actually raise the prices of everything in my shop by 15%. Then I just did a discount for 15%. And let me tell you a little secret. I made 3 orders in one day doing that. 3. So who knows? This might be my new thing. It does mean my listings that I put up, I am going to have to edit to show that extra 15%, to do that 15% discount on those as well. Not a big deal. I can just edit that on my own as I go to make them active. But we're going to test out the waters in August. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to see if that gets me a couple more sales. Maybe I can hit up into the 20s with my sales versus just the teens. Kind of hoping that helps. At the end of the day, I am just testing out the waters, trying to see what works for me, trying to see what helps to make sales, and kind of see what happens. I do have a couple of back to school designs that are going to be going up this month because obviously children are going back to school in August. So we're going to see how those perform. And yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to work. So if you want to see how it's going to work, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up while you're down there. Let me know your thoughts on doing discounts on Etsy, what's kind of worked for you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.